Hey guys, Lon from the ECOM zone, and here's how I generated over £4 million with Facebook ads for my branded niche dropshipping store. So as you can see here, from March 2020 to March 2025, I've generated over £4.2 million, which equates to around 5.5 million US dollars from my store. So I'm just going to quickly go through how I run my ads. It's just a short little diagram, but it's way more complex when you actually execute this strategy. So the first thing you're going to do is sync your Shopify products to Facebook catalog. And this only works if you're running a branded niche store with multiple products on your store. And when I say multiple, I'm not saying like 5, 10, 20 products. I'm talking about more than 100 products on your store. As you can see here, I have over 1.8k products on my store, and that's not SKUs. When it comes to SKUs, I probably have over 20,000 SKUs on my store. So over time, I've built up my store to over 1.8k products, and I try to upload 2 products a day. Sometimes I miss that, and sometimes there may not be products for me to upload, but I try to aim for 2 a day. And so over time, you basically want to keep adding more products to your store. And when you add more products to your Shopify store and your store is connected to Facebook, Facebook will pick this up and they'll start running ads to it. That's how smart Facebook has become and why I actually like their dynamic catalog ads. So once you've synced Shopify products to Facebook, you're going to create a campaign with Advantage Plus catalog ads switched on. So when you click create campaign on your first screen, you're going to turn this on. So down here you see it's toggled on and you'll click Shopify product catalog. Just make sure you've selected the right one, because sometimes you may have created 3 catalogs and so you may select the wrong one. So have that turned on at campaign level, and then at ad set level, you're going to select or create your product set for your categories. Now, depending on how many subcategories you have on your store or which ones you want to focus on, you want to basically create a product set for them. For example, on Crafted, they have bestsellers, sets, necklaces, bracelets, rings, caps, and collections. Now, when you create your product set on Facebook, you want to create one for bestsellers, sets, necklaces, bracelets, etc. And so when you create your ads and you run carousel ads, you're going to select this product set. So let's just say the first product set we make will be necklaces, and when we create our first ad, it's going to target the products within the necklace collection. And so you want to make sure you got the attribute right and the condition and the value. Usually you type in either tag or the product title, and then you select your value to include necklace in it. And for those of you who are wondering what countries I target, well, I target the US, UK, Canada, Australia, Germany, France, Spain, Italy, Netherlands, and a few other European countries. Just make sure if you want to target those countries that your sellers ship to those countries, because sometimes your products are heavy or they're too big and it may cost you a fortune to ship to somewhere like France. Or maybe your suppliers don't even ship to Germany, because some suppliers on AliExpress don't ship to Germany because of their new tax laws. So just make sure you check that out. And also I run ads to both broad and interest. So I test both audiences out. I know a lot of people and guru out there say, oh, just run full broad. But honestly, don't listen to them. You do want to test both interest and broad. So next we have our ad setup. And what you want to do is test out single image, carousel, and collection. And I focus solely on carousel because that's been doing really well for me, but it doesn't hurt to test out image, carousel, and collections. Next, you want to create your dynamic ad. So you just need to scroll down on your ad level and you'll come across this section here, and you can either tick single image or slideshow. This basically means that each card in your catalog will appear as a single image, or it'll create a looping video for each card using multiple images per product. So let's just say you're advertising a necklace and that product variant has 5 different pictures. Well, it will display that there if you have the slideshow setting toggled on. You do not want the product categories on, you want the multiple products. Next we have our headline. You want to just leave this as product name, and then your primary text, you want to test out different angles. So For necklaces, you could test out the gifting angle, you could test out gifting to yourself, you could test out how it'll make someone feel, how they could wear it at certain events, etc. And when I create my campaigns, I use an ABO campaign for testing. So ABO stands for Ad Set Budget Optimization. So I'll be setting the budget at ad set level. And as you can see here, I have 5 ad sets here. The first one's the broad ad set, and the other 4 are interest stacked ad sets. And that's the only difference between these ad sets. In this ad set, they'll have the same 3 ads across each ad set. However, there'll be different creatives within the ad set. So for ad creative B1, it'll be testing a different angle. Ad creative B2 will be testing a different angle. Ad creative B3 will test a different angle. And what I mean by angle will be your ad copy. So your ad copy will be changing from B1, B2, and B3. And that's how you set up your campaign. Now over time, you'll be testing, optimizing, and scaling your ads. And over time, you want to identify your winning products. So as you can see here on my dashboard, I have a few winning products here, and I won't be setting this time frame for the past 5 years. I will only be setting the time frame for the past 30 to 90 days. And so I'll find the winning products, and those are the products that I'm going to create ads for. And that is on to our next stage. So what you want to do is use Canva to create new ad creatives, and there are plenty of templates on Canva that you can use to create more ads. And so let's just say you run your ads for your necklaces, and 4 of those necklaces are winning products. What you want to do is find a lot of images for those 4 products, and then create a lot of ad creatives using Canva. So you can see here they got a free split screen, a lot of different split screens, but you also want to test out full image ad creatives and different templates using Canva, and you can create as many as you want. With Facebook ads, the more ad creatives you make and you give to Facebook, the more likely you'll find a winning ad. You could also hire UGC content creators for video ad creatives. So you can see here on Fiverr, there are plenty of different UGC content creators on there, ranging from £40 up to £100. Now the thing with UGC content creators, you want to make sure that you send them a script, visual hooks, and a guide to how your video should come out. Because I've worked with UGC content creators before, and I didn't send them any guidelines, I didn't send them scripts, and it was a nightmare. Like the videos that they came up with and the script they came up with was terrible. So always supply a guideline or some sort of guidance or script for them to follow. Next, once you create these ad creatives, you're going to run flexible ads with the new ads for the winning products. And you'll set this up in a new campaign. So you could call this campaign Winning Necklace Products, and that will go into a new campaign where you're testing and scaling in that campaign. And that, guys, is how I scaled to £4 million. Again, as I said at the beginning, is a very dumbed down version, but over time your dynamic ads will keep pulling in winning products. Once you got the winning products, you want to keep creating new ad creatives for them, or finding more images online for those products, or you even take those product pictures yourself, or you even create videos yourself by sending the product to yourself or your friends and family, get them to film something, mix and match that video, and then you run ads for them. And that, guys, is how I find my winning products amongst my 1,800 products on my store. And it's a really smart way, because every time you upload a new product to your niche store, Facebook ads will keep pushing that out because you're running dynamic ads. Now, if you was running static ads, every time you upload a product to your store, you have to create new ads for them. And that's why dynamic ads is a game changer, because you basically don't need to do anything. It's automated for you, but you're going the further step by running new ad creatives for those winning products. Now, some of you guys may ask, how do you scale and how do you know when there's a winning product? Now, with winning ads, you need to get at least 5 sales per ad before you deem it as a winning ad. A lot of you guys are scaling ads with just 1 sale, and that's not how it works. You want to scale ads up with the budget when it receives like 5 sales or even 10. just because you got one sale doesn't mean it's a winning ad. It may actually be a fluke sale that Facebook gave you. So just leave it running for a few more days and then you can scale it up once it hit 5 sales. And a winning product is when a product just keeps getting advertised by Facebook and you keep getting sales for that winning product. Now, how do you scale? Well, there's 2 ways to scale. You could either scale vertically or horizontally. So within this ABO campaign, you can scale by increasing the budgets. So if broad ad set A was doing really well, you'll increase the budget of broad ad set A and then you'll duplicate it into the same campaign, and then you can set it at a higher budget and test different ads out inside. So you'll keep scaling like that, and then you could create another dupe, and you could create as many copies as you want in this campaign. And let's just say ad set D was doing really bad. Well, I'll actually stop this ad set and then I'll introduce a new ad set into this campaign. So in this ABO campaign, it's sort of like a testing and scaling campaign where you're building like this beast of a campaign where you keep introducing new ads and you're scaling ad budgets vertically within this campaign. Now, I like to increase budgets by 10 to 50%. At the moment, I increase my budgets by 20% every few days. I really don't like to increase budgets every day just because I like to give my ads time to optimize. So if you start at $10, the next one will be $12, and maybe you can increase it to 15 the next 2 days, and then after 2 days you can increase it to $20 and so forth. And over time you'll have this beast of a campaign running with many ad sets inside. And once you find winners, like let's just say this broad ad set A was really good, what you could do is copy this and dupe it into a CBO campaign. So that's an ABO campaign and this is a CBO campaign. And in the CBO campaign you could have one like this and then another one side by side. And so you'll have one CBO campaign with 2 ad sets inside, and you'll be setting this campaign budget at $100 and sometimes even more. It really depends on your capital and cash flow and how confident you are with your ads. So that's how you scale, and you could also introduce cost cap campaigns and stuff like that. But honestly, you don't need to be that complex with ads. Stick to ABO campaigns and CBO campaigns and scale vertically and horizontally. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it valuable. If you did, smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for more content. Peace.